Can you farm 1,000,000 pumpkins in 100 days? Rack 2 did it with melons, but he didn't quite make it. Easy, I just have to work a little bit harder, right? Wrong. When you break melon, you get multiple slices. For pumpkin, just one. But I think it's possible. 3 minutes in and I spot my first pumpkin, but that's merely a distraction. All our hopes and dreams rely on the village and the beautiful golden hay. But not to eat, that's silly. That's why I killed the cows. Munching on my beef, I got straight into making a breeder as fast as I can. But for this one, I've got to make it double the size. All this digging was getting boring, so I commissioned the locals for a bit of help. Thanks, mate. Took out some more golems, and then I had to destroy a house because it was in the way of the farm. Though the actual gameplay looked more like this. Nah, I'm just kidding. Though I did see this, and it was like the world was mocking me, telling me I'm not going to get the pumpkins I want. I really was just out for some wool, but when I got back I realised I had to secure the villagers. I don't want them turning into zombies. I'm sorry. Over the other side, I put down a bunch of beds to get some villagers over here. I really need some iron for this playthrough, so I need to build up an iron farm straight away. I realised the wood platform for the golem would probably burn, so I had to replace it. This golem needs to go if I have any hopes for a zombie, and I did just get one just as the sun was rising. Almost there. If I can't get a zombie, I guess I have to go to the nether. The thing is, I've never made a speedrunner's portal before, so I actually had to look it up. Only after getting some gold, I realized I need blaze rods, and there's no way I'm doing it with the gear I've got. I am nowhere good enough at this game to do it. Quickly gearing up, I grabbed a zombie for the farm, and off I went to the blazes. And I'm not very good at this game. I've never speedrunned in my life, so I play very safe, and I was so scared of dying because if I die, the run's over. Finally getting my blaze rod, I'm out of here. I'm not interested in speedrunning. I didn't enjoy this at all, but it doesn't matter. I can get my pumpkins now. I can kill villagers. Let's go. Back home, I went straight into finishing the breeder, digging it all out and getting it all ready. But because I'm a scatterbrain, I noticed that the iron farm platform is not lined up properly, so it won't work. So I quickly dedicated all my time to getting them both fully set up so I don't have to visit it again. If you're still confused about the hay, 3 bread lets a villager breed. So there you go. It's day 7, so let's have a look how many pumpkins we've got. Remember some slimes, get all the slime blocks we need. Slime blocks. Don't ask. As soon as I got home, I made a rail duper out of the slime that I got, and then I turned our very first villager into a trader so I could convert him into a zombie. So we have a permanent converter for all the future villagers. And then I finished off a quick trader haul. I got a little worried I wouldn't get enough villagers for this playthrough because I need a lot. So I quickly extended it. Then I converted my first set of villagers and set them up for trading. If I ever hope to get all the pumpkins I need a lot of observers and pistons. Pistons need iron and redstone. That I've got sorted. But the cobble is a big problem. That's going to need an explosive solution. And I even had to use an old-fashioned torch tower because I don't have bamboo. Getting myself set up with a silk touch pickaxe, I went straight into the nether so I could get as much gold as I can. I don't want to have to revisit this. I want this to be the last session. Then off to the spruce forest nearby because I'm going to need a lot of wood for the pistons. Finally, I queued up some more villagers before I noticed something went really bad. My TNT drooper broke. So I finished setting up the villagers and then went off looking for some brew stands because I need more redstone and I got nothing. Trading up what little redstone I can get, I decided to build a farm because I'm falling miles behind my goal and I've got enough cobble to deal with it for now. So this is first. Hoping for my final trip to the nether with my new diamond armor, I got as many blaze rods as I think I need so I can get as many clerics and buy all that juicy redstone. Crafting everything up, I went and fixed the TNT generator to get some cobble going again, and then I dealt with some villagers to extend my iron farm. But of course there's always one that wants to be a pain. Finishing it up, I had another iron golem destroy my zombie. It's a thing now, isn't it? So it's day 30 now, and let's have a look. 180. This is nowhere near enough. So I grabbed what pumpkins I did out of the other farm, and I nearly tripled everything. but I need to get way more. So trading up, I grabbed all the materials I need to extend the farm, and I went straight to it, adding another module to the farm to allow us to get up to 600 pumpkins per hour. Oh, and I need to do a collection system, but I should probably make this a bit bigger first. We're on day 42 and I've added 5 modules, so they're all going to town except for some of the plants haven't grown, and we've got a collection system here. I have collected a total of 3,800 pumpkins, and at this point we need close to 500,000, so we're in big trouble. It's almost halfway through. But here's the collection, and the way I do it is I break the chest to pick them all up, and then I go over there to trade them up and turn them into bone meal. Either way, I need to double, triple, quadruple the farm, and most of my time wasted is chopping wood and trading with villagers, and I think I even need even more because it's a lot of redstone. I added another layer, so now we have a symmetrical 3 on either side, and it's quite expensive, and I've made small improvements as I've gone along, but I still need to build further up. But before I get this all complete, let's go have a look at how much I actually have. Just under 8,000. It is day 52, so it took us just 10 days for me to build that extra layer, and we're going to break all these and then compost them all. That's all I'm going to be doing, just to get rid of them so I don't accidentally pick them back up again. I don't even use the bone meal because it just takes too long. Looking at our stats, we just got under 28,000, so about 20,000 in those chests. Exciting dirt gathering, intense wood gathering, risky redstone gathering, and horrible tilling. Okay, so it is day 70 and I have built 3 whole layers. So we can ignore the first layer if we go up. So this is the first layer. 1, 2, 3, and I've just about finished this last layer here on 4, and I need probably a lot more. But let's see how much we've acquired. So ignoring the hoppers, that's pretty much all the pumpkins I have. I think that's about it. Yeah, there's no more in here. There's a few more in the hoppers, but we'll ignore that for now. Let's see how much we get. So that's only an additional 30,000. I am in big trouble. I was hoping for at least 100,000, but it makes sense why that is not it. So I've just finished this upper layer because I am completely, well, almost out of cobble because my TNT broke again, and it is day 94, so I don't have a lot of time to talk to you. So I should have probably done this design a little earlier. It's a lot quicker to build, though a lot less efficient. Anyway, I need to hurry up. I only got 6 days left. Okay, we're coming up to the finish line. I have finished the second layer. So there's 1 layer, second layer. I didn't even think I would get it done, and it is day 99. I think I'm pretty much out of time. I don't think it's really worth me to build another layer. So I'm just going to quickly build more onto that and just harvest them manually, I think. It will just be quicker. Okay, I got to build this bit of a field. I didn't even get everything done. It's day 100. It's time to stop the farm. Uh-oh. Alright. So we just need to run up here. I hope there's not an overflow. There shouldn't be, really. Yeah, we're alright. Okay, so now we just place a block there and all the pumpkins will stop. Okay, so most of this is already kind of full. There's a lot of pumpkins being left. You can't really see them. It's just, yeah. Alright, let's find out how much we actually have. We have 131,000, which is a great effort, but nowhere near enough. Let's see how much we end up getting. All the farms are stopped now, and I've come down and grabbed some extra wood to place in a whole bunch of extra chests to fill up with the pumpkins. They're all nice and empty. So let's do this. I'm going to break the news to you. I do not think I've got this in the bag. I started building the actual farms way too late. So I'm breaking the YouTuber code of leaving the viewer in suspense. I'm sorry to break your suspense, but we're not going to get a million. Either way, let's find out how much I actually got. I don't think I even have 500,000, but let's have a look. There's definitely not enough chests here for 500,000. Every chest, these are all the excess. I don't think there's anything that's fallen on the ground. Yep, looks all good, and these are not overflowing. In fact, they're starting to empty a little bit, but that does show it wasn't over full. Let's see how many I got. I am guessing under 300,000, but we'll find out. Yep, oh, so close. Yeah, we've definitely not, nowhere near. I've dropped 1,000 apparently. Alright, let's get these hoppers done and then we'll go from there. Okay, that is everything. That is every single one, and let's get away from these composters because that is noisy. And I can't harvest you. Cannot harvest you. Let's find out if the hoppers got us over to the 300,000. Let's have a look. Yeah, it didn't. Of course, there's nowhere near enough hoppers.